All the universities in Michigan are working hard to recruit students, to improve their retention rates, to improve their graduation rates, to improve the connection that students have with businesses in the state so that we can retain some of this enormous talent. Clearly, the job that Roy Roberts is doing in the K through 12 and the Detroit Public Schools are going to be critical to the success of the state. It's changing the culture, the attitudes that people have to have a good education in order to compete in the economy. So all of us are part of this. All of us have to just keep moving ahead as fast as we possibly can, because you know this is what's going to define us as a nation. And I'm pleased with the work that is going on in higher education across the state. I think everybody's working very, very hard to make sure that there's access, that there's opportunity, that there's connection of the talent with the opportunities to stay in Michigan.
I think that if we're to look at our history as being an institution founded to have high academic expectations and be open to a broad socioeconomic class of individuals, we know that students can succeed.
Yes.
And we know that students will achieve at levels that make them competitive. So at one hand, we're committed to making sure that our graduates are competitive with any place in the world. And they could go any place in the world. We just want them to stay in Michigan. But in order to be good enough for Michigan, they've got to be good enough for the rest of the world. And that's really the attitude we have to have about K-12. That to be good enough for Michigan, they've got to be good enough for the rest of the world. And our students have the talent and the capacity to do that.
We have overhauled our retention programs, Tom, at Wayne State. We're increasing substantially the number of advisors. We are increasing our so-called learning communities, which revolve around a faculty member and a group of students worrying about a specific subject. We are overhauling our center that helps train the professors, or the graduate students to be professors. We're increasing our financial aid. We're overhauling our admissions processes. Some say, well, you're not going to let in as many people as you did before. No, I don't think that's the case. We're going to do a better job of evaluating who should come to Wayne and who should go somewhere else. Our objective is that every applicant to Wayne will either be admitted or we will provide some suggestions as to where that student could go.